Huh? We already caught up to the others?
We haven't even been going that fast.
I have a lot of wounded, and the cold doesn't help. It's no wonder they're moving slowly.
Claude! We just received a transmission! All units that fought in the Battle of Zietfall were counterattacked by the Empire. It sounds like everyone except us was completely routed.
Our entire battalion? Routed?
Is it safe to take this path? Aren't the Imperials just going to chase us down?
I don't know. All I can say for sure is that we've been put on the defensive.
You can't be serious. One loss was enough for them to take it all back?
October 1935 EC. The insidious chill of winter arrived far earlier than usual in the north. Caught between the cold and a vicious counterattack from the Empire, Operation Northern Cross fell apart. The Edinburgh Army was routed. The soldiers who survived were forced to scatter as they fled, freezing, hungry, and bitter. And the once hopeful Federation had been driven into a cold, dark corner.
How far are we walking anyway? We haven't had a break since morning. I don't know how much more I can take.
This is strange. Aren't they going the wrong way?
I thought we were heading back to Einhempt. That's south, right?
But the troops are heading west.
From here on, we'll avoid all cities, towns, and villages. We're also bypassing all major roads. Einhempt has already been reclaimed by the Empire. Our goal is 150 kilometers west of here.
150 kilometers west? But that's on the Empire's coast, isn't it?
This is a direct order from General Edmonds at HQ. Once there, we'll be given new orders. That's all we can tell you. All radio communication is now prohibited, with HQ or even other squads.
If we're heading west, that means going over the mountains. The snow has to be piling up. I don't know if we can make it with our current equipment.
They tell me this operation is critical if we want to regain our footing in the war. With the rest of the army routed, you're the only ones left who can still mobilize. Command knows these conditions aren't ideal, but they're counting on you.
Commander. Understood.
Godspeed.
Hey, look. Einhempt's clock tower is getting farther away.
Man, wish I'd saved some of that jerky.
Wait. What's that over there?
Oh, just a scarecrow, huh?
No. That's...
Riley, don't look!
That's the old man from the parts shop.
They made an example out of him. Nobody's going to risk supplying the Federation now.
No! No!
right. They'll kill whoever they want just to make a point. Same shit they've always pulled. They want to make examples out of people? Fine. I'm gonna do the same damn thing to them.
Raz! War makes you forget the value of life. That's true for us and them. Don't give in to hate, but don't turn your eyes away from this either. This is why we're fighting the Empire. We're gonna make sure tragedies like this can't happen again.
I won't. I'll never forget this.
Lieutenant Colonel Valtz, sir. Reporting in. The scouts just got back from Einhempt. There's no sign of any Federation soldiers stopping Battle of Zietfall.
figured they'd be aching for some new supplies by now.
Well, we have been pursuing them. Maybe they went straight past the city. To keep their momentum, sir.
Or maybe they crossed the mountains to the west.
In their tanks, sir? That would just slow them down, wouldn't it?
They could always abandon them if they're in a hurry. But if their drivers are good, it's not impossible.
Then should we head to the mountains? But HQ's orders are to march south.
We're still listening to them. We're Ausbruch, my friend. They know they can't tame us.
But we can't keep disobeying all our orders.
They'll look the other way. They need me too much. Besides, the man's no good if he lets a lover give him the slip. So, let's pick up the chase. We're moving out.
Yes, sir!
Won't be long now, soulmates.
The Battle of Ziegfall wasn't that long ago, but our victory feels so distant now. We've been marching along this mountain road without any semblance of cold weather equipment. It's cold, treacherous, and exhausting. Our formation's been broken for a while. We had a couple soldiers collapse. They're only walking now with support from their friends. But everyone can feel it in the air. Sooner or later, we're gonna start losing people. All we can do is keep moving forward. Anything to fend off frostbite. To stay alive. No one speaks. The silence is deafening. Riley! Are you okay?
Sorry. Guess I tripped on the snow.
Riley. She's exhausted. It's starting to get to her. I've got to take her mind off it somehow. Oh yeah, Miles, isn't your hometown in the mountains?
Yeah. We only got snow every now and then, but I'm used to mountain roads like this.
Hometown. Huh.
I've never been to your region myself, so I don't know much about Hafen. But we rely on the Hafen as a tank, right? So, the name Hafen kind of feels like home to me too at this point.
Say that again after you've been there. It's a boring, cramped armpit in the middle of nowhere. Everything closes at 10 goddamn p.m. And the women? Oh man, they go right for the throat.
Funny. I remember people singing songs about how beautiful and gentle Hafen women are.
I tell ya.
Yeah. Hafen women. Got it.
You know, I've been thinking I want to rebuild the Miller Company in Hafen someday.
The factory up and running with a mansion next door. That was the dream for a blue-collar family like us.
All right, and you can be factory manager, Claude.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
What? Too good to work in my factory? Is that it?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just not very good with machines.
Don't worry. You can leave the mechanical side to me.
I'll be the badass foreman, obviously. And if any jokers get out of line, I'll whip them back into shape.
I'll bake. There's an oven there for the rag night after all.
Sounds good. I'd be glad to have you all.
All right, now I got a job lined up after I leave the army. No one goes hungry at the Miller Company.
I hope I get to visit Hoffen soon. It won't be too much longer. Once the war's over and things are back to normal. We're under attack!
Damn it! They're still following us?
Can't get in touch with any squads ahead or behind us. Everyone's engaged with the enemy. We're cut off!
Everyone, just calm down. They want us to panic. Suqad E, prepare to intercept. We'll find a way through.
Looks like we're facing combat in the snow. So, that being said, why am I going back to the beginning? I don't know, but... Oh, no. But, basically, yeah. This is where Suqad E will be switched into two teams, if you know what I mean. Because, well, firstly, we're dealing with avalanches here, as we will see as the game goes on. And also, having to deal with the fact that we're dealing with snow. More on that once we get into the battle. So, let's see. Note that one of the main conditions for defeat is that 2 or more people die or are forced to retreat. So we don't want to do that. And in the snow, that's going to be a much harder thing. Also, Riley is pretty much
Let's finish this quick.
available by default. You can't switch her out, so we'll have to make good use of her in this situation. Yes, I will bring in my things there. I may well need a thing, so I'll bring in... did I bring in Kai? I don't know. I might also bring in the cactus as well, just to provide a bit more mobility for the troops. But anyway, let's begin.
We need to move quickly if we want to make it through the mountain path. Let's go, everyone! Advance and intercept the Imperials coming from the rear. We have to cross the pass and join the main force.
There's a fork in the road ahead. Which way do we go?
Looks like either could get us through the pass.
Do we move as a group or split up the squad? It's a tough call without knowing what's ahead. But we don't have time to hesitate. Keep moving and be ready for anything.
God, it's too damn cold. I know I just gotta get through it, but willpower can only take a guy so far.
I know. Right now, the cold might be more dangerous than any of the Imperials.
Bigger threat to Suqad E would be the snow. And because of that, if a unit is taken down, then they will have to be rescued a lot more quickly. That was what that condition was with the whole thing. In addition, you will see on the map there are a bunch of areas that have red X's on them. That is where there has been an avalanche, and what you will have to do is blow up those mounds of snow that get in the way, so to speak. Yes, I don't think something like even the Hafen can do it, so let's indeed use one of the mortar cannons to blow it up. That will help quite a bit there. And then we can move onwards. And right off the bat, we can actually see a tank there, so yeah. Maybe prime thingy there for the Hafen. As for the rest of my troops, let's see who we have. I suppose I did put Nico in my party. She'll be good for scouting, although her ammo's down, which doesn't make well for some other ones, but it will help in this situation, I think. So let's have her go up here and hopefully not lose too much of her health because there's a grenadier here as well. There is a shelter off to the right there. And don't you pinball me, mate. Don't you pinball me. I'll just end the turn with her there. So yeah, and I cannot get that thing there. So I think I'll switch to Kai here because she will be able to take out that scout there. So no, forget it. Forget it. Right, there we go. Headshot. Boom. And then we can move on with her. Let's see, probably somewhere safe. Probably that shelter that we just passed, although there's another one down here, so that helps. And indeed helps against the grenadiers as well, seriously. So, let's see, Nico's in trouble there, so I need to get her out of there. Let's have her join Kai before it gets too much for her. So yeah, and have her use some Ragnade on herself. Because I don't want any of my troops to die. She does get a first aid boost as one of her potentials at least, so that's a major plus in her thing there. And then I'll end the turn. Right, so that leaves one thing there, but I'll sort that out later. And indeed, let's see, yeah, I'll have you join them, Raz. So how many other troopers do we have? Okay, so someone needs to back up in there. I'll send Viola that way as well. I'll put Zyger in the party. And he's going to be pretty jealous that she's going to be with Raz and not him. But never mind that. So yeah. And as for the other tank, I'll send you up there, Jean. Seriously, I'll need to get you up there, I think. Past the Hafen. I suppose I could have used the Hafen. So yeah, but no, I'll have you clear out the rest of the things with your lance there. Don't have enough mobility to reach the top. Even with your superior defense there, Jean. Seriously. And then, let's see. Emmy! Do I have you join Viola or... No, but apparently I'm separating them, both of them. Oh well. But I do need some troopers there anyway, so that's not a problem. And what is the other... Oh, who is the other trooper? Let's see. Yeah. I think I'll end the turn, actually. Which, honestly, in this case, the troops here are a lot more organized than before. You might not know it initially, but they are, as the thing, because they can send for reinforcements. Just like, in fact, with what happened with our headquarters back in... Well, I don't know where it was, but apparently not far from Einhens, apparently, in-game. So, that being said, let's... shoot these. Okay, apparently we have a lead lancer here. Not that will help much. I don't think they can actually destroy the Hafen from where they are, right over there near the top of the map, but never mind, you do you. I have another sniper here, also a lead unit. And, okay. I'm guessing it is playing the long game here. That's all I can say. That Lancer is not being very smart, seriously. If he was smart, he'd go via the shelter to the right of the Hafen and pretty much avoid taking too much damage, but no. But never mind that. Fleury, you shoot him down. There we go. And then I can end the turn there. And what else? What else? Well, okay. We don't know what soldier that is. Apparently he's defying the rules of physics here, because he ran straight through a thing. It must be wearing some special gear. That's the only thing I can think of. Seriously. Because we already have one guy on cheat mode, namely Klaus Waltz. I don't want another one. So that being said, can we see what sort of soldier it is? I'm gonna say it's a scout. Seriously, with that sort of mobility, they have to be a scout. And more enemy reinforcements, yada yada yada.
No way. Reinforcements?
No matter how many imps I kill, they keep popping back up. Now we gotta deal with this pincer attack crap?
This is bad. There must be a lot of them after us.
If we try to engage them all, we'll never make it out. Focus on the enemies in front. Move as fast as you can. We need to shake our pursuit.
Okay, now we're dealing with a pincer attack. So, yeah, I'm gonna save here. Because I'll need to here. Definitely. So that being said, yeah, there's also that tank that's really annoying me. But, apparently I'm gonna send, I'm sending Viola the other way. Well, almost. I do want someone to get rid of those troops because, well, I don't think the others can defend themselves otherwise. Despite what Claude said, seriously, I'm not that comfortable with the other ones. Okay, now you can go and join the Emmy. Seriously. And as for the I think I can't have her join the thing, so I'll have her go into the I can't even think. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'll have her join the cactus, basically. As for Raz, well, you know him, Mr. Invincible, right? Let's have him go up the mountain. Yes. If anyone can charge like a fucking bull, it is Raz. So, indeed, shoot their asses. What else? Indulgible shot. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. End the turn. End the turn. Okay, and what else do we have here?
Okay, let's go.
I don't know if I can do anything with Brittany here, so I'll have her join the cactus as well. Why not? Because it'll give me a bit more defense in terms of keeping my troops safe. And then I'll move the cactus up the hill, or the mountain even, and towards that other tank, because that might be useful actually. Although having said that, there are 2 lancers and I believe an anti-tank gun there. And note, I did mention avalanches.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
I've read that sounds in the mountains might signify an avalanche coming.
There's enough snow piled up. It's a distinct possibility.
We'll have to either hide and wait it out, or charge through the most dangerous spots before it hits.
Either way, we know it's coming now. We need to act fast.
Okay, so we're stuck here. Well, no. You can see there to the right, there is actually a way we can go. Also, look on the map with that red area. That is where the avalanche will hit, and thus hit your troops. So you don't want to be there when it does. So, that being said, let's get rid of that tank before I have the Hoffen or the cactus blown up. Well, you know, that tank was actually a lead tank as well. So let's have you take cover there, Jean. Especially with the fact that the other things are there. Though, having said that, talking about avalanches, it is true it can wipe out your troops. It can also wipe out the imps as well. So you can use that to your advantage if there's area to go beneath it. Because, yeah. As for Riley, you take out that one trooper. Yeah, I know I'm not doing that well great, but at least you can try, right? There we go. How could I miss there? Seriously. And with that, let's have you... I know your mobility isn't great there, Riley, but I need you to get up to the shelter at least. We can at least reach there. Provide some cover fire for the other troops there. Especially since I made Raz go up the mountain. So, that being said, there's one Lancer there. I don't think the Lancer will give me too much trouble, to be honest.
Moving out.
I may want to move my engineer. I think it's either Rebecca or Rita there. Why not? I'll send you up there as well, Kai. Okay, I cannot see the other the Lancer there, so there we go. That's better. Go for the head. Seriously, down he goes. And then end the turn because I don't have much chance of doing the other thing. Okay, so 3 CP left, and indeed it is Rita. So I'll send Rita off to deal with the both the cactus and the Hafen, so she can keep them up to snuff, so to speak. And then I think I actually saved my game here, seriously, because there is the fact that there's an avalanche coming on the left-hand side, and it does happen on both sides of the map as well. So yeah, so I'll end the turn. Let's see what happens if the avalanche actually wipes out that enemy tank there. It does actually! Yeah! I'm guessing Imperial tanks don't stand up to much, do they? But we do have to worry about enemy reinforcements here now. After this turn, seriously. But other than that, yeah! We don't have to worry about that enemy tank at least. So yeah, and the enemy can't do shit here. There are more reinforcements there. Again, they're at the bottom of the map, so let's see. A scout and a trooper. Okay. The scout may provide a bit of trouble, but nothing else. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!